Hi, so back to this painting again. Where I left it last time, I was talking about the problem that I had here with this being in the centre and it being too light. So I need to fix that up. And I also, before I left last time, I saw this colour here on my palette and I thought that's a really good colour. So I just splotched it onto the painting. And I actually quite like that mark there. So it's got some quite nice bits about it. I like the way it's layering up through there. So that's what I'm going to work on now. I'm going to try and I'll just fine tune this central area here a little bit and we'll see where it goes. This is where it's at now. I painted a little bit over that so that wasn't quite so big. I've lightened up this area and reduced a bit of detail in there. I've made a stronger contrast here. I've put this line in here. I've done an edge along the top. And I made this sort of a mid-tone because I've got dark here, light here, and I didn't want to have a strong contrast there. So I've put that as a sort of a mid-tone and sort of thought I'd bring that same colour through. But actually looking at it now, it's interesting in making this video, looking at this painting on the on my camera, I can see that that colour there is actually a little bit too much like that colour. So I've got these two big same splodges here. So I think I'm going to glaze over this and just change that colour a little bit, and that I'm hoping that might do it, or I'm going to have to just make this a little bit more neutral, I think. Yeah, this area is a problem, has been a problem since the beginning. Yeah, but apart from that, I think it's fine. I've defined that a little bit more, and I put a word in here. You can't really see it. There's just some lyrics on the radio that on the music that I was listening to that I put in. And I've put a little stripy detail in here that you only see when you get up close because it's very dark. Yeah, so that's where I'm at now. So the next thing I'm going to do, wait for this to dry, do another glaze, and then see where we're at with it. After days and days of rain, I've now got a problem with having a little bit of sun on the painting. So I'm not going to complain about it, we're just going to live with it. So that little bright area there is sunshine, not lighter paint. I've finished this now, and I thought I'd just talk you through what I've done to it to finish it. This area here was the problem area, and it was that sort of dark, or sort of a mid-tone greeny colour I had put there, and I thought it was too much like this colour. So I put a glaze over that, and I put this brown colour to sort of go over that thing there, but it was still too much, too similar. So I have put just a grey that kind of goes with this colour underneath here, just on top of there, and I've got some quite thick stripes, well they're not really stripes, a thick area there with a little gap in it there, and then I've got some very thin lines here. So I've got a variety in that. I didn't want to block the whole thing out, and I wanted it to sort of gradually sort of merge in with that. I didn't want there to be, there still is quite a line, but there's also a division here which can take the eye as well. I put this line here in because I felt that this line here was coming through and it needed something just to sort of connect with the bottom of the painting, so I put that one in there. I darkened up this because I felt it was too bright, and I wanted the sort of main yellow spots to be up here, and that was superfluous. I didn't need that, so I made that a bit darker. I put in a very fine line here, which sits on top of that blue, so you probably from a distance you can't see that line. You can probably see it there, but and it kind of links in with this over here to bring the eye across there. What else have I done? I've put in, so basically what I've been doing as well is, the basic design was good. I've just been sort of enriching areas within so that when you get up close you see things that you can't see far away, so it gives a little bit more when you move in close. There's an area here that has some dark stripes, sort of similar colours to over here, but you probably can only see those when you get up close. The rest of it I think is pretty much the same. I lightened up this. I wanted to define this area here a bit more, and I got rid of some detail there because I wanted the main focus to be around those sort of balancing legs there. I think that's about it. And I've signed it, so I think it's finished. I hope you've enjoyed this walk through this painting. I'll put a few still photos of little bits that I've talked about so that you can see them up close. Anyway, it's quite an interesting process.